Who up in the chat? Is my mouse? Hold up. Uh-oh. That's not good. Alright, there we go. Setup's a little funky, but... Alright. Welcome back. We got something special. Probably gonna be my favorite project ever. When I'm looking back at this in 1,000 hours, I'm gonna be so proud of myself, you know? We're building New York, right? We're not just any New York. We're making a fully functional one. I'm talking subway trains, all right? So here's the breakdown. Here's the gist. We're building New York. We're not building a big one, okay? We're building a usable one that you can actually travel around, and it's not like gonna take forever. It's going to be it's not gonna be pinpoint accurate, and it's not gonna be a diorama, but it's gonna be beautiful. All right, it will be beautiful, and everybody is going to have fun on it, you know. I plan on making it a server. Well, pretty much. Okay, all right. It's a lot to explain, but can y'all even hear me? Yeah, we good. It's pretty much going to be fully functional, you know? Like, it's going to have the water, right? It's going to have all the boroughs. It's going to have the harbor. It's going to have Staten Island, all that stuff, right? But it's going to be miniaturized. And it's going to be more compact, but you're going to be able to just get around quicker. Okay? If that makes sense. And it's going to be fully functional. So we're going to have an economy, right? This is a lot to explain, but it's going to be fire, right? There's going to be an economy. There's going to be jobs, right? I want to have an underground system with subways to take you through the different boroughs, take you through different neighborhoods like Harlem, Hell's Kitchen, all that stuff. It's going to be tough. Plan on having an airport somewhere. What is it? JFK Airport is in New York. So we're going to have that one. Have cars, taxis, fully working offices, like computers and stuff, and those are going to be part of the jobs. It's going to be fire. And I want to build it first, right? And then I want to base it off a famous universe. So like Invincible, or let's say Marvel, or The Boys, something like that, you know. I want to build it maybe kind of like a universe. So I want to build like their towers, like Avengers Tower or something. That would be pretty cool, you know. Just for shits and giggles, you know. Why not? Because then if I do that, then I can build more things, right? Like I could build Wakanda or some shit. But I want to build New York as a basis because there's so many pieces of media that's in New York. And it's just like, don't you want to like walk around in New York and then like actually live in it? A big city? No one has any big cities in this game that are fully functional, right? I don't know why my frames look gross. Hold on. But no one has any fully functional like buildings like or servers like that. Yeah, that looks gross. Like, maybe they do, but they don't have it in a city environment, and they definitely don't have like transits and stuff like that. So yeah, this looks decent, I guess. So I was messing around. I don't know why it looks gross like this. I think I have to change the chunks. But it's gonna be cool. No one has done this, and keep in mind, this is Bedrock. I haven't even I am so limited on what I'm gonna be able to do, but I'm going to make it work because I'm just nice like that. Okay. And eventually, I'm gonna add more mods. I only got a few. I got just some sounds. I have a special sound I'm gonna play. I'm gonna show y'all that I made. It's really cool. I gotta fix, like, my frames look gross, or is that just me? It might just be me. Yeah, and I named it Earth 616 because if you know, you know. Just cause I had to give it a name. But we're building the big NYC. Resolution. Alright, looks a little smoother, I guess. Okay. Alright. I have pretty much a basic layout. It took me a few days to actually figure out how I want to do this. I have a couple of pictures I've scoped out how I want to do it. Maybe I'll show them on stream in a sec. It's pretty simple. Like, it's gonna be all closed in, pretty much, if that makes sense. I'm gonna save this picture, actually. Save image. It's gonna be hard because I don't have another keyword attached. Can I just do it in downloads? Yeah. And if I add image, where's image? Add image to scene. Actually, I don't like this picture. I'm gonna go to get the other one because I have two. Yeah, this one's better. So I'm gonna save this one, save it to downloads. Alright, go back to here. It's pretty much just like a basic blueprint layout. And honestly, I'm just kind of streaming this too, just because I was gonna do screenshots of my progress, but I thought live streaming would be cooler. Because then, you know, this is how I could build a community. Because eventually I do want to make a server for it, like a realm for Bedrock players. Because no one really, like, Bedrock is a huge platform. And there's not many people who make content on it. I mean, there is, but it's all Java. Like, the big name stuff is all Java. So, you know, I thought I'd switch it up. Here's the blueprint. Okay. Oops, moving that. It's kind of complicated, but this is how it's gonna look. You see how it's all closed off? Not closed off, I mean, but close together. Make it even bigger. So it's pretty much, this is through AI, by the way. I was talking to ChatGPT. That's my goat. And he was helping me, you know? And it's perfect. Like, it's perfect. We got Hudson River, East River. This is going to be easy. The water is going to be the easiest part. That's what I'm probably going to get done today. I don't know how many hours I'm going to spend on this. A couple. But like Statue, I'm going to move this because this is inaccurate. Staten Island is right here, but I'm going to move Statue Liberty right here probably. But like the Bronx is going to be up there, right? Brooklyn's going to be on the side, but it's going to be more closer because Staten Island is actually really far in real life. And so we're going to end up making it closer. Same with the Bronx. The Bronx starts way higher, but it's going to be way closer. Same with Queens. Queens is gigantic. We're not making it this big. I mean, I could honestly, depending on how big the build is, okay? And we're gonna do these bridges, George Washington Bridge. We're gonna do Queensboro Bridge, obviously. We're gonna do all these bridges. But yeah. And then once I do, I might do, what's it called? Central Park. I might do Central Park first, like in terms of like building, because then I can just place everything. Like I can place Harlem right here. I can place Hell's Kitchen down here. I can place East Side up here. West. What is it called? Like West Manhattan up top. So it's gonna be chill. Just gotta bear with me. It's just gonna be a really long process. It's probably gonna be 1,000 hours. If I really want it nice, it's gonna be 1,000 hours, which is probably like, depending on how much effort I put into it and if I can get people to help me, might be less. But yeah, west side, I meant upper west side is gonna go to the left right here. My cursor, I think you guys can see that. So we're gonna have it right there. I should open my my YouTube. Hold on. Should probably mute this. I kind of want to see if I'm. Yeah, there we go. All right, just gonna test this real quick. See if I can see the cursor. No, okay, you guys can't see my cursor, but you see where number 4 is. So number 4 is Central Park, okay, and Central Park is gonna be pretty much the basis for everything. So like the left of it, right? The left is gonna be Upper West Side and Lincoln Square, and then on the right we're gonna have Upper East Side, Lenox Hill, all that stuff, right? It's gonna come together, okay. I don't know if I'm gonna do like all the left side of Manhattan, like over here. It's probably just gonna be Hudson River. Like it's probably just gonna be water. There might be land, but I don't know what I'm gonna add over there. Like part of West New York. I don't really know what I'm gonna do there. I could add Jersey City. Like right next to number 2. Like you see down here. Hold on. Like by number 2. Put that to the left. It'll come together. But this is pretty much the blueprint for it all. I got a couple other pictures that I'm looking at too, but this is what I'm mainly looking at. The elevation here. I don't know if I'm gonna look at all of this. I'm gonna keep an eye on it, like for the elevation, like the Y, because this is what chat wanted me to do for like the water level and the shoreline. And then the city streets have it at Y70. I don't know if I'm gonna do all that, to be honest. I kind of just am gonna wing it, but this blueprint, like where the borders are, I'm gonna keep pretty accurate. I'm probably just going to lay the foundation down today. Hopefully I can get the water done, because it's gonna be a lot, and it's gonna be small at first because of just how I'm doing it. So I'm gonna end up having to redo it probably. And this is the build order. So as you can see, mark burrow outlines on the flat world. Yep. Dig out all water. Yep, it's gonna be nice. Shape the shorelines and the islands. Build major bridges. I don't know if I'm gonna do the bridges yet. I'm probably gonna do like a base of it. But I'm not gonna actually build them entirely. And then I gotta lay out the road. Major roads I might do before the shorelines and islands. But we'll see. And then plan districts and zoning, build landmarks, detail local streets and buildings. And then, yeah. And then eventually I have to do the underground. I don't know when I'm going to do the underground. It's a lot. Hopefully I can get somebody to help me because it's a lot. But I'm going to try it. And I'm not going to quit. This ain't no 2-week phase, bro. I'm in there. I'm in this to win it. So enough yapping. I think that's pretty much all for explaining. Let's actually get started. Oh man, this is gonna be a lot. This is gonna be a lot. I gotta continue. Remember to keep doing what is it? Saving my worlds, like backing them up. I mean, otherwise we're gonna have a problem, and I'm gonna be really pissed if it doesn't get backed up. I'm just checking the X, Y, and Z. I just want to look at it to see if it's even usable. Oh, it's somewhere in here. Yeah, so chat wants me to do Y62. So he pretty much wants me to go all the way to the bottom. And by the way, I have it's 1 grass, I think 3 dirt. Yeah, and then 59 stone, 1 bedrock. This is the best I could get for a flat world because I'm not doing it on a fucking regular biome. You got me messed up, bro. Like, this should be deep enough. Yeah. This city is much easier to leave space for a project. I personally. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna wing it, probably, because it's a lot easier if I just go with the flow of it, while just looking at the general blueprint versus taking actual. Oh, I see what it's talking about. Okay. It's talking about each level of Y, because Y is vertical. I'm slow. I honestly, and I haven't played like the craft like that in a while. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it is 3. Well, no, Y60. This is way too high. I don't know. I'm just gonna wing it. We're just gonna wing it. Where do I want to start? I'm gonna go back to where I spawned. It's just gonna be 0, 0, 0. Alright. So this is where I spawn. In the direction, where do I want to be facing? What looks like a good area? Because I want to get this perfect. I know they always say things don't need to be perfect in life, but if there's one thing I want perfect, it's this, because I don't want to redo it. We're going to start this way. We're going to go this way and do it. gonna start probably a couple hundred blocks out. Yeah, 200. We'll start at 200 out. Actually, we'll go 250 because just cause. Start like right here. Okay. All right. And it's pretty much gonna be chill. This is just the first episode. The rest of the episodes will be pretty chill. I wanted to do smooth stone. Okay. I'm gonna bring up the layout. Okay. Here's a good picture. I just got to make sure this is correct. Because I'm going to combine it pretty much by the picture I showed you guys and by the picture of actual New York. Okay, so we're going to open this in a new tab. Sorry, I know I'm taking forever, but it's got to be perfect. Why did it download? I don't want to... I don't know. I don't want to download it. Yeah, just open it in the tab. There we go. And then I want to grab a real image of New York. It should be up here. Yes, right here. That's how real New York looks. Okay. So the image is actually pretty accurate. All right, let's start. let's start. So I wanted to do 3 high, I think. Right. I'm gonna do it something like this. Do I like that? And let's just grab water real quick. Underwater TNT, that's some new shit. And I want it to start like there. And then I'm looking out. See, that's a little, still a little, eh. So maybe I'll do 4. This is actually really important too because... Let's do 1. Hold on. I actually delete this. This is important because it's gonna affect the overall aesthetic of it. So if I'm looking out, and that's where the water is, and I fall. Okay, I'm gonna do 5. I originally wanted to do 3 or 5. It was between 3 and 5. So yeah, if you fall in, and I gotta get this right because here's a good picture. Okay, maybe I don't have to do 5. Maybe I can do 4. Because it's the shoreline. That's what I'm aiming for here. Is to get the shore, like the edge of the city perfect. Matching up with the water. That's what I'm looking to do here. Yeah, I think I can do 4, probably. I'm picky with this shit too, bro. Cause if you guys didn't know, actually, no one obviously knows this shit, but I built New York a long time ago, long time ago, on a server somewhere. Okay, 4 is probably fine. It's actually important that I don't mess this shit up either, or else I'm gonna have to go back and do it all again. You know what? I'm actually gonna do 5 because I can come back and add water. I just realized that. So we're gonna start with 5. I wanted to do 5, and if it still looks funky, I can just, yeah, it's fine. Okay. All right. Okay. So this is gonna be the front. So, ooh, here's a really good fucking picture. Hold on. Yeah, I like this picture. Open image. Boom. All right, so I'm just gonna go with the flow here. Have this come out, and then I'm slowly gonna have it come in towards the peak. How's that looking? It's not bad. Cut it off towards here now, just a little bit. Okay. I can always add. I'm just building the straight base. It kind of it curves in and it goes straight. Okay. I like this picture too. I'm gonna use these 2 pictures today. Ooh, that picture's really small. There, that's better. Yeah, this is a good ass picture. Okay. I could have it going out, and then it has that little come in. All right. All right. Okay. Again, I want it to be perfect, but if it's not perfect, I'm not gonna cry about it. Or lose sleep over it. I probably will lose sleep over it. I've been wanting to do this for, y'all don't even know how long. Okay, we'll have this keep coming out a little bit. And then you know what? I could have first pier. I gotta remember to save this picture too. This is gonna come out. Nah, hold on. That one there. Y'all will see the vision, trust. Actually, this needs to be out more. Again, I'm not trying to make it huge, but I'm also not trying to make it small at the same time. So, and it's hard because when I start building, I'm not going to know how big or small some parts are going to need to be. Like when I start making the buildings. And I'm not going to sit up here fucking trying to map out how big I want each and every single building. Like, it's just a waste of time. It's not a waste of time. It's just too much time, and I'm not gonna waste. I'm not gonna spend my time doing that. So. And then, like, look, you want to know something that could mess me up? You see how this is a 7-block grid? Like, say, like, I want to put a lamp or something, 2 lamps, and it's, like, uneven or some shit, you know? So I'm literally going to have to make things up on the fly. Like, if I wanted to have boom, bam, right? Now it's 6, right? Now it's even, but with 7, it wouldn't have been even. And I might replace this block. This stone, maybe. We'll see. I don't know what looks better, honestly. Like, for a base layer. Maybe cobblestone. Cobblestone's not all that pretty, though. Maybe cyan terracotta. One of these might work. I think this is a good start to use this because I'm going to change it too. So, all right. So I'm looking at it like this. And it goes in a little more. I'm pretty much working on like the upper New York Bay, somewhere around there. So I'm kind of trying to lay out the harbors too right now, so just bear with me. This is all going to be filled in by water, so just got to make sure it's big enough too. And obviously I don't live in New York, so I'm not going to be 100% with any of this. But I know so much about New York, so that's why I wanted to do this project. I'm gonna get some music on in a little bit too, probably. I just want to make sure I'm getting this part correct. Like, as correct as possible. You know what I could throw on? /play sound. What was it? I gotta do a check real quick. It's in my notes. You guys are gonna like this. Obviously, it's not a city yet, but little city sounds like that shit. It's pretty vibey. I'm gonna make this one long. I know I just did this. One more. You know what I could even build to? Miami eventually. That would be pretty cool. And I'm definitely not honestly, you want me to be honest? I kind of am an expert builder. I've been doing this shit for so long. I took breaks, obviously, but I've been building for so long. So I know the ins and outs of shit, how to make things look good, basic idea of how blocks are supposed to be placed and stuff. And I could delete some of this too. I'm not really worried about this shit. You know what I could have friends help me with? Building buildings. I could have them just say, go make your own building. That's where this is gonna differ from other builds that people have made of this. Yeah, this is pretty much like the port. This is where all the boats are gonna be at. This is like that area where they have the where the boats are going to. So yeah, I could even delete that. I might delete that. Oh, that's... Let me see. That's a boat. Okay, I gotta delete this. See, the picture I'm basing it off of, it's weird. That's why I'm not trying to base it completely off of pictures, because then it's just gonna look weird. So that's... The boats are gonna come in through there. Through here. Like, these are gonna be entrances. Then we'll make another one real quick. I'll find a boat mod that I can add. Like, it's gonna be pretty cool. That looks good enough. Okay, we're gonna take a break from this side. Well, you know what, actually? Let me see. So I did that little area. And then, you know what? This is where I'm gonna shorten things. Now I'm gonna be doing, like down by like Manhattan Bridge, Brooklyn Bridge, Williamsburg Bridge. It's all gonna be one side, I think I'm gonna do. So I got the entrance. We're just gonna shorten it up, and now this is gonna be where the city lines start. The long line of just the buildings. Yep. We're gonna change a few things up, not too many. Again, I'm not trying to make this huge. I'm gonna do a huge port right here. Where people can come park their boats. And this is always gonna be changing too. I don't see myself keeping it looking like this for forever. Like, parts of it, I mean, things are always gonna get changed. Actually bring this one in. Yeah, yeah, I like that. And then it's just gonna be long. There's gonna be a few more ports I'm gonna do for this side. It's just gonna be long building lines. Let me look back at this picture. Yeah, now we're pretty much on like East River. And it's not too big. Like, from some other maps I've seen, like, this is still visible. I needed to get to the point where shit doesn't stop loading. Like there needs to be at a point where Like right here, if I stand right here, I can still see those chunks all the way down there. That's what I'm looking for here. But I need to find a fine line between like where the Bronx is and where Manhattan resides. So I probably have to figure that out right now so that I can start making like Hellgate Bridge from the Bronx to Queens. So it's a lot. It's a lot. I could probably even start that right now. Start mapping out the Bronx towards that. Yeah, see? And this isn't even too small either. No, I like this. I don't know why that grass isn't growing. Ah, see, it's already, bro. It's already, I already see the vision. I already see it. There's a couple ports down here. Yep. Yeah, it's so long. New York is fucking huge, bro. But like I have to make it smaller. Like it's impossible to make a full size accurate one and still make it be like playable and fun. Like sometimes it's just too much, and that's what I'm not trying to do. And I've played so many games like with New York in it that they're nowhere near as big as it because they had to make it smaller, but it still felt like New York. You guys will see. You guys will see. Okay, just trust me. Okay, what do I want to get on next? What was I gonna do? What was I gonna do? Yeah. Okay, I was gonna cut it off. I do want to make it a little longer. Probably like that. Have buildings all through here. Kind of like, you guys ever play Spider-Man, the game, the PS4 game or whatever? It's pretty good, like how they based New York. It's not too big and it's not too small. This is probably where the Bronx is gonna start. Okay, now that I'm on that side, I'm gonna go finish this side. Yeah, I think this is fine. It's not too small, and then plus it's gonna be way over here. I'm just gonna start this side. I'm gonna find a different picture from the other side of it, just so I can get an idea. This is a pretty decent one. I'll grab this one. It's at night though, it's kind of hard to see. Here's a good one. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like this one. Yeah, I really like this one. Okay. Is it small? No, it's pretty good size. Okay. Alright, switch gears. We're on this side now. That's where all those ports are. So I need to be looking this direction. Okay, this has to go right here. Too much. Or too little, I mean. This needs to be more outwards, so we gotta get rid of this too. Continue this. I'm just gonna keep bringing this out. How's that starting to look? Not bad. It's keeping the shape too. Somewhat. Let me see. I might get rid of that. That looks ugly right there. But it's a port. It makes sense. And I don't want to build it on an angle like this. Okay, this needs to get removed right here. Fucked up right here. Okay. It's okay. Still learning. It's gotta come out. I hate it when it gets night. I can't see shit. Okay. So I think I see the problem, which it's okay. It's not really looking okay. This needs to come out. That's the problem. It looks funky. So we're gonna start right here, get rid of this. I'm actually gonna get rid of a lot of this. Yep. That can stay right there for now, that's fine. This needs to come out. How's that looking? Yeah, better. And then I can start closing it off here. Bringing it back in. Break all this. There, not bad. It's looking better. And I bring it in like there. Yeah, and I do the same thing with the ports. Is it gonna be big enough to have the cities? Or I mean the buildings? Let me see. Let me imagine. Okay, this has to get cut off. It's gonna have to be a little bigger. It's still gonna be fine though. Like I can see all the way down there. And like if that's all the way where Bronx is, I should not be able to see Bronx from Manhattan. So that's fine. I have a little bit more room to spare. So a lot of this is gonna get taken up by those, the ports. Just give it some depth. Okay, not bad. This might have to come out a little bit more. Maybe. If I just start building the shoreline now, it should be fine. Not bad. Okay, I'm starting to like it. Say if I'm all the way over here. Yeah, let's keep building. Let's go a little more. I gotta remember that I bought a map the other day, and it was just too fucking big. Like, for a New York map, it is just too much. Like, it was nice, it was accurate, but it was just too much. Like, my fucking chunks were just not loading. Like, y'all don't even know, bruh. Y'all probably do know. But, like, my chunks were not loading. Because it was too much. Too fucking much. Let's see. Okay, if this is where it... Yeah. I can see it now. Look at a couple more pictures. Let me see this one. I'm looking at it from that angle. Interesting. We're gonna fix this. I don't like this. I did it too wide. Go in a couple blocks. How's that look? Better? Okay. And the buildings are gonna have to start right there. Okay, I'm just trying to map it out in my head. Ooh, shit. Alright. Let me see. Okay, imagine. Okay, I'm imagining. Put that building there, that building there. I'm gonna finish that side. See, like, my chunks still can load. It's perfect. Okay, I'm thinking. Alright, it's raining. Okay, I see the problem. And I just built all of this, and it's gonna have to fucking get destroyed. Right here, we're gonna start. It's okay. It's the shape. It's once the shape is down, it's literally just like brain dead after this. Like, I just go around, I build these 5x5 high, and then I place grass on the inside. It's not that fucking hard. But this is the important. It's the foundation. Any foundation is important when you're building a house or like a city or a building. So this is the most important part. And it also determines if it's going to be big or if it's going to be small or if it's going to be in the middle and it's going to be good. Perfect, like how I want it. So this needs to be broke too. Hold on, right here. We're gonna bring this out a little more. How's that looking? Better. Okay. I'm just gonna keep checking in every 2 seconds. Every time I place a couple blocks, just to make sure I'm on the right track. I keep bringing this out. And we could probably start bringing it in now. How's that looking? Better. And then I have it all up there in the shoreline like that. Do I like that? Okay, I think I do. Let's look at this picture. And then we're gonna start like this. There's a huge long. Yep. Can make it a little longer, and then we're gonna shape it off, and then exactly where those ports are is where we're gonna do these ports. We're just gonna do a complete opposite of them. Alright, that's probably good. And then we're gonna close it in a little bit. That. Alright, now I think I'm gonna bring it in just like that, and that should be big enough for to hold these buildings. If I fly all the way on this, say I just came into the big airport, I'm right here. I can see cities, I can see the buildings from all the way down there. You know what? Just for shits and giggles, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. There's a mod I have that makes my flight better. I might go and grab that shit, I'm not gonna lie. And then say there's a city, say the end of the city is right here, or the end of the building is right here. Alright. And I say I'm standing here. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. It's not too far. I can place a shit ton of them. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Yeah, not bad at all. And then look, I can still see all of it. We start shaping it in just a little more, maybe slim it in just like that. I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. See if I can land this. Ooh. Alright. Keep shaping it in. Do a long strip. Another long strip. Couple out like this. And then bring it in a little more. Do one of these. Just give it some texture. How's that looking? Periodic check-ins. Okay, now we can do our first port right here. Actually, we're gonna break some of this just a little bit. I'm picky, I know. These ports I'm just gonna do how I want to do them. I'm not basing it off of any image. Just gonna do a couple of them. Small one right here. Somewhere Central Park is probably gonna be right here. I should honestly go map that out real quick, just cause. I can't even find a picture of Central Park. Here's one. Oh, here's a couple. Damn, bro, the fucking rain. Get rid of it. I don't want it. I don't want it right now. Okay? Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. Alright. God, is it really that far from Manhattan? Okay, there's the Empire. Damn, it's super far. Holy shit. Here's a pretty decent picture. Okay, I see where it's at. It's like in the middle. It's just like big as fuck. It's like gigantic. Here, history. Go to look up. Just want to look on the actual Google Maps. Fuck, man. Oh, I see where it is. So, you know what I could do? It's not by these ports, really. The ones that I mapped out. I could do it, like, in between the port. It's gonna be small, though. Although, I gotta sneeze. Okay. Maybe I make this a little bigger then. Yeah. Alright, my bad. where this comes out right here, we're gonna make this a teensy bit bigger because I want to add the neighborhoods on the sides of Central Park, and I can't do that if this is too small because Central Park needs to be pretty big. Okay. This is gonna come on a little more. Just because Central Park is fucking huge. Okay, now let me imagine. It's just a teensy bit bigger, you can see by the dirt. And then I'm gonna put the ports back there like that. Yeah. And then say Central Park is smack dab in the middle. I do Hell's Kitchen like right there maybe. Around that area. Hell's Kitchen is right by all the docks. So I could do right there the docks, and then I put it right there, and then have Central Park right there. It's not going to be perfect. It's actually going to be kind of closer to Central Park, but there's nothing I can really do. Like, Central Park is just fucking huge. And if I want to make this actually viable... Alright, let's do the docks now. There's a shit ton of them. Looking at a picture. Holy. There's like 7. I don't have to do all of those. But... I also want to do like a docking yard. A couple warehouses maybe. This will probably be like a warehouse by the docks. This a little longer. Do a long, skinny one right here. It's not too big either, not too small. I'm just winging it with these two for like I don't care. I just want to have them here, have them out. And it's just long strip. I have Central Park right there. Maybe put Harlem like right there. Right above it. And then do the Bronx. Okay. Upper Manhattan will be there too. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. And the Bronx will be out of place. Like I won't be able to see it probably if I'm all the way down there. Which is fine. That's how it's kind of supposed to be. Do a couple more docks real quick. do like one more after this. Do a super long one, because fuck it, why not? Actually, I can kind of... Yeah, I can see a little bit of them. Yeah, I don't like how it looks. Gotta be a little wider. There, that's what I like. And then we'll do a little baby one right here. Alright, how we looking? Just about at that part, so that's fine. I could even put some buildings right there too. That wouldn't even be that bad. Okay, I kind of want to close this in. Could put Central Park right there. Let me try and map out Central Park just real quick. I want it right there. Let me see. Let me go a little higher. Okay, I want Hell's Kitchen right there. Harlem will be right there. Then Upper East Side will be right here. I could put Central Park right there, smack dab in the middle. And then Manhattan will be down there. And then right there will be like the financial district, I think. It's gonna be pretty tight. I don't want to make it too much bigger. Like, I really don't. You can see my dude all the way down there. Alright, I know I just did this shit. I'm gonna fucking mess with it again. Start right there. I'm gonna break all of this. Alright. A little more. Now that I see how it's kind of shaped, Yeah, now it's starting to look better. Okay, I see the problem. Why is it gotta be thundering? Like, if it's gonna rain, man, freaking Thor, bro. Thor's mad as fuck. Yeah, that's all I had to really do was extend it a little more. Now it looks better. Now I can connect these parts. There we go. Not bad. A little better. Man, I can't see, bro. I don't really mind the rain, but, like, shit. I can't see. Okay, now I feel more comfortable. We're gonna expand this right here just a little bit. Just a little bit. Expand this out. You know what? I kind of like that. How it looks like that. Maybe I could do some trees or some shit right there. Just like that. Ooh, yeah, I can make this a little park. Yeah, let's chill. You do this a little. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay. Oh, fuck. I just hit my knee. Alright, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Now I feel more comfortable putting Central Park right there. Okay, I'm gonna put Central Park. I think. I can't put it up here, because if that's gonna be Hell's Kitchen, I can't put it up here. It's too far away. Yeah, look. So I think I'm fine with putting it right around here. Right past that first dock. Right here. And then have buildings. Could I do it like that? Still feels a little small in width. So maybe right here. So I want to have buildings all throughout there. It feels a little small, but I mean, it's not that bad. You gotta make sacrifices, otherwise it's gonna be gross. Bring it back 2 blocks. Probably do it like that. Damn, bro, Central Park is fucking huge. I knew it was huge, but like, shit, dude. Yeah, it's definitely not gonna be nowhere as near big in real life, but I feel like this ain't bad. It's definitely kind of small. Maybe I can make it a little bigger. I kind of forgot about it to add it. I mean, I was thinking about it, but I think I'm gonna move this up. I need a little more space. I don't want to delete them though, because I like how this layout looks. You know what I could maybe do? Hold on. How do I... Fuck. So if I want to make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 15 blocks is good. We're just gonna break everything that's from right here. Okay. We're just gonna bring all of it out by 15 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. It's not perfect math, but it's a job done. all the way down to that block. There, just like that. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got the math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I should have just made it day only. I'm about to go to it. Okay. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, last one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Alright, now what I'm gonna do is we're gonna delete all of these. Anywhere that has this is how I have to fucking do it. You know what, we're gonna, since I wanted to do 7 blocks, I'm gonna make Central Park another 7 blocks, so it's gonna half it. So I'm gonna have 7 blocks of extra space. Alright, now I can do this one too. I'm gonna bring this out. just do this. I'm just gonna make these squared off. Not how they originally were. It's weird. All right. Okay, now I got a little bit extra space. Oh, man, fuck. Okay. My PC is just like, fuck. Alright. Oh man, I've been at this for a minute. Okay. I'm gonna move Central Park on here. How many blocks bigger is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 blocks. Is that fine? We're gonna cut it down by a couple. 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Yeah, that's fine. I liked where this was though. We'll do this. How does it look on that side? I delete this. Alright, that's not bad. I'm gonna close it in just a little bit, like to right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's only 8 blocks. It's still pretty small for how big Central Park actually is, but it's not bad. You can get away with it. Yeah, that's really not that bad. I'm gonna have to put Hell's Kitchen right there. This is one of the parts where I have to sacrifice because Hell's Kitchen is more like right there, all throughout there. But I really can't do anything about it because it's gonna be too big. I think this is perfectly fine. It's almost too big for what I really want to do. Nah, it's like perfect size. Yeah, I think that's not bad for... Go break this real quick. If I want to, I'll make it smaller, I guess. I think I'm kind of content with this. I don't want to start building up by 4 yet. I probably could start building up now. Start from right here. Fuck it. Oh, okay. I might go on mute here. Oh, okay. Time to get the magic shovel. Well, I'm telling them real quick. If you guys don't know about this tip, you're about to. So, you ever want to get rid of a lot of grass, but it's a little slow and creative, right? You know what you do? Nope. Hold up. Where the fuck is the efficiency? You grab an efficiency 5, and you grab unbreaking. Now you probably want 2 of these. Because last time I did this, there was netherite in the game. I think this is all you need. So we're gonna do one of these. How's he throwing? Alright guys, you grab that, get rid of the anvil, and then you do one of these. Game mode 0. And this is how you do this super fast. I should go grab that one mod that lets me fly. Alright, buddy. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do real quick? I'm gonna do this. Alright. I'm actually gonna probably hop off stream here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna work on this a little bit more. Oh, I need to go find a magic tool, magic wand that lets me copy and paste shit because this is a little OD. I'll probably stream this again later, actually. Like that is. I'm probably gonna be on this shit all day, working on it. Yeah, we'll be back soon. Anybody still here? Appreciate y'all. We'll be back soon, alright?